Mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Okay, mic test. Here we go. Alright, time to do some shit. Let's see. Coded. There we go. Perfect. I think I'll leave these. That's much better. All the little things. Do that, and then one of these. Change this one to this. Why did I come back over here? I was gonna do something. How did I forget immediately? Oh yeah, the door. Gotta fix this door. Fixed. Oh my god. Oh my my god, I'm stuck. Okay, what was I gonna do? We're gonna do some catwalks and stuff. Alright, what else? Okay. So, where were we? A lot less catwalks to build than in the iron building. That's for sure. The iron building, I was building like a million catwalks. This one is not going to be as bad. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try really hard. I spent a long time on this area. BO2. What's BO2? I feel like I should know what that is, but I can't. I don't know what it is. I can't think of what it might be. Oh, Black Ops 2. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the futuristic one, I guess, then, eh? That's cool. That's cool. Hell yeah. Oops. You want to see the outside? I can show you the outside. Yeah, I found that out after I built a lot of stuff. Thank you though for the tip. I appreciate that. I just did a lot of recording today for a video I'm making on this place. Should be pretty sweet when it's done. I've spent probably 250 hours building just this place. Hey, thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Most of my playthrough has been right here. I've been like on the same level of tech and everything for like the entire time I've been here. But it's been fun. Oops, wrong floor. I am on console. Yep, that's right. Yep, no mods, nothing. Can't do it. I'm on PlayStation 5. That's how you play Who's Been. You want it to be big and beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. My starter base is like very compact and pretty messy. So I was like, I can't really expand on this without making it like really, really messy. So I was like, I'll just basically reset. I do have Discord. I've been about to make like a actual Discord for my stream and shit. I'm gonna be doing that this week, sometime in between making these videos and stuff. Soon I'll have that, and then I'll put that like on my page and everything. I kind of just started like streaming consistently pretty recently, so trying to get everything going, you know what I mean? You play religiously, huh? Are you on your first play? How many times have you, like, if you're not on your first, how many times have you finished? And heck yeah, I don't know if you're solo only, but if you want some help, hit me up. I just heard this boost China. All right, I'll make a note of that, and boost vagina. Yeah, I don't know if I'm solo only, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to make any promises right away, but I also don't want to say no. But like I said, I'm gonna make a Discord later this week, and hopefully get that all like fine-tuned and stuff. Um, Gotta add another stairs here. But yeah, when we get that up, oh, wrong way. I gotta practice talking and building. When I get the Discord up, then you know we'll get something going for sure. I would be totally down to like collab with other people and stuff like that. Oh, you haven't finished game. You're on phase 4, working towards a terawatt power plant. A terawatt, is that like a million? Like a million megawatts? Is this clip over here? Does not. Wow. Oh, if I went right here, it would not clip. Yeah, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. A million? That's wild. I've been like planning my new power plant because I'm starting to like reach the limit of my grid. And I'm thinking like, yeah, I'll build probably like 400 fuel generators. It'll give me like 200,000. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I haven't even thought about nuclear yet. I have a fuel generator plant that gives me like 13K, I think, and then I have a rocket fuel plant that's giving me like 45K, and then I have 3 boosters that give me another like 16. Or did I say rocket fuel? I have a turbo fuel plant, and then I'm planning a rocket fuel plant. But that one will probably still only give me another 200, so I'll be at like 270. Well, actually, with a boost, I might be at like 227 or something like that. Are you playing with modifiers like the increased power and stuff? Probably not if you're 800 hours in because the update just came. I would assume anyway. Oh, no way I fucked that up. I fucked up all the catwalks. I have to redo them all. Here on the Golden Goose using every single oil node over there. Clock 250% to achieve about 450. Wow, damn, that's crazy. Here, I'll show you. I just demoralized myself because I did all those wrong. So I'm just gonna take a break from this for a second because I fucked that up, and I'm gonna have to delete all those catwalks. So let me show you. Let me show you my my main building. I have 188 refineries in there, all fully overclocked. They're all smelting metal, iron and copper and deuterium. Then this building is. This one does copper, and this one does iron. There's 700 constructors in that building. This is the loading bay. There's 18 truck stations here. Yeah, it's not the catwalks, I know. Yesterday I spent 3 hours doing all the catwalks in the iron building. It was a lot of catwalks. Like I said, 700 constructors I built catwalks over. You want to see water extractors? I got some water extractors. I think I have 38 water extractors. I got 28 going into the main building. And then I have another 10 going into the aluminum building. You cooked yourself your first main base. You didn't build the first floor tall enough for refineries. And my base is thick as fuck. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel you. My first base is like pretty packed tight as well. I feel you. Check out my pipes here. This took me a while to get all my pipes the way I wanted them. I'm gonna build a whole ass building here too that like matches the aesthetic of all of this. And this area, this building, it's called the Forge. It's the fundamentally oversized resource generation engine. I should put that in the description, honestly. Here, let me get some speed here. Yeah, this building is fed by 14 drones. Gorgeous pipework, chef's kiss for real. Thank you. Oh, I may have just killed myself. Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Actually, it's fed by 28 drones because each drone port has a pair. So, yeah, this is where all the water comes in into these fluid buffers. It all goes in here. Yeah, no kidding. And then all of this water is pumped all the way up to the roof. And then it all comes back down there and feeds back into the various floors. And all the pipes go underneath and then come up through the floor. This is the top floor. This is the Caterium floor. On this save, 450 hours, 20 minutes. On this facility, I started on this facility probably 250 hours ago. Like, it took me like 200 hours to get to phase 4 and get all the tech and shit. And then I started building this. And this is the least cool floor. There's something I didn't do on this floor that you'll see on the other floors. Also have these like nice power rooms where I can control the lights. And oh, this one isn't named. There we go. That's better. I wish you could name these. Oh yeah. Check this floor out. This place is all built and like planned out for Mark 6 belts. So that's why a lot of the lights are like yellow and fluctuating and stuff. Because all I have is Mark 5 belts. But once I put Mark 6 belts in, it will flow and all these belts will be full. You've only used peer nodes? I've eaten quite a bit of the map. Oh, let's see here. I'm hiding him. I put a geothermal on every node. And then I haven't really been around much, but like here is my turbo fuel power plant where I've got some oil. Down here is my other power plant. You want to see some stuff? Let's go look. I love giving tours. Let's go this way. Down to the loading bay. Here, you should see my aluminum building. This building here, oh, this is cool too. This is my control center. This is where all of the power comes into. This is where everything runs through here. I can turn off the whole facility. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, this switch turns off the whole facility, every building, and all of the miners and nodes that have like drones out there will all be turned off if I hit this switch. This one controls all the street lights. And then this is all of the miners that are like outside of the facility that have drones on them that are bringing in ore. And then I have like the 4.8G is like how much power is on every switch. So the whole facility is a 40 gigawatt facility right now. This one's, I think it's iron manufacturing building. That one's copper. Then this one is, or it's the other way around. That's Caterium, copper, and the iron building. So one switch for each building individually. And then this big building, I call this the laser castle. And yep, that one turns it off, the smeltery. And then this one is the aluminum building right here. Yeah, everybody does trains and all that stuff. I have 0 trains. I was like, I want to use drones. I think they're cool. So I have 78 drone ports. Look at this. Oh, actually I have 79 now, I guess. See, this many is 13 plus 66 other ports. So yeah, all the drone ports out there are all bringing ore in from different miners. This was bauxite coming in those ports. And those ports are bringing in silica and coal for aluminum. I'm going to build a little building up here too for these buffers. Because I'm doing the same kind of water tower thing as I did for this building. Items per minutes on the drones kind of vary. They don't work too good when they're really close, to be honest. There's a couple that I had to move a little farther away. Like there's one on the other side of that building where it was like right there, and I had to move it on the other side of the ore node to make it work better, because the drones don't wait for stuff to fill up. So if they are moving back and forth too fast, they have like a long load time. So they don't work as efficiently. They work better on like medium long distances. But on some where it didn't work enough, I just put 2 drones. This guy is taking aluminum sheets to my storage. I'm probably gonna put more drones outgoing, but I don't really need like most of this stuff that I'm making right now because this place is like making a ton of material. Like I'm gonna be making 1,000 aluminum sheets a minute. I think 1,500 casings and 500 fluid tanks just from the aluminum building. And then I'm going to be making 12,000 screws a minute. I think 4,500 iron plates, 4,000 rods. I think like 3,000 copper sheets from that building. And then this building is going to make me like thousands of wire and uh, something else. The other wire, Caterium wire, or quick wire. It's called quick wire. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember that for a while. Yeah, putting out a lot of stuff, way more than I need. Hopefully enough for phase 5. Although I could always just make it a little bigger. I've got room for more refineries on each floor, and I could just add another floor to these buildings. Check this out here. Not the screws. Yeah, 12,000. This building I'm really happy with. This is the newest building that I've built. I spent a long time making all of these inputs and outputs. And also this, the power beams to run power to all of these. And the silica ports. And over here we got aluminum ingots flowing up here. Where when this is, when I get Mark 6 belts, these will be 3 Mark 6 belts full of ingots. These guys putting out aluminum scrap. Phase 5 is easier than Phase 4? Oh, really? Interesting. Well, I'm probably overkilling it a lot then. That's okay, I'm fine with that. You know, always sink the extra stuff. But yeah, I'm recycling my water from here. It goes into these buffers, and then it goes down here. I'll show you. I'll show you my logistics floor on this, or in this building. My logistics floors are pretty intense, I think. A lot of silica, a lot of aluminum scrap. And again, a lot of it's backed up because I just don't have enough belts, and I could probably rearrange it a little bit to get it a little more efficient, but it's still making way more stuff than I need, so I'm just leaving it in the end configuration. I'm just gonna upgrade the belts. Really, the pipes here are the most complex, the way I have this water recycling going through all of this. It should work perfectly though. My old aluminum facility, I was able to perfectly recycle the water even after I overclocked it. So, amount of machines and processes in Phase 5 and space elevator parts is significantly less. Really? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, we got a bauxite miner down here in the basement. And then over here through this wall, we got 2 more bauxite miners right there, bringing their ore through this track. All that goes over here. And then we got up to the next logistical floor above here. This is where the copper comes up from the loading bay, brought in from a truck from the main building. The raw quartz is processed into silica there. It goes over there and it goes down to the forges. And then this is where all the finished products come in from the floor above. And then they're sent up to the drone ports. This is aluminum casings over here. How much of the world's bauxite? I'm using 3,000 bauxite. It'll be these 3 nodes here, and then these 2 nodes right here. So I'm going to be getting 3,000 ingots per minute. I might need to upgrade later, but I've got so much room in this facility, so I'm not really worried about it. We got the silica constructors and the assemblers making the sheets. They're a little backed up right now, I don't know why. That's okay, we got a lot of stuff going out. Some sinking some extra stuff. Almost 1,000,000 points per minute. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then we got the output monitoring floor, where we could see they were making way more casings and aluminum sheets that we're using. Way more fluid tanks, even though I'm powering all of my drones and all of my trucks. I have 78 drone ports. And I think all but one has a drone. So that means I have 77 drones and 18 trucks being powered with rocket fuel. And I have 0 trains. I have no trains at all in my world. Yep, that's the aluminum building. You want to see my truck paths? You mentioned the truck path, something. What did you say? The new truck paths made my trucks a lot better. The new trucks, oh, I could not have done what I've done with trucks without the new paths. There's absolutely no way. Like, if you watch the way that the trucks interact at intersections and stuff like that. Your current base, the idea is hopefully it will produce and depot every single item I need for building so I can use the rest of the nodes on the map for mega factories. Yeah, that is a slow process. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to make like a massive assembling facility too that's going to be fed by this place and a couple other places. It's going to be big, but I feel you. Slow process. But yeah, these trucks and the intersections and stuff are super useful. Although the AI is still stupid, like that's why I have all these random paths here. The trucks never use them, but like you kind of need to break up the long roads or else the trucks like detect another truck in front of them and they think that they need to slow down and then they all drive like 8 kilometers an hour. But once I added all these like stupid little paths everywhere, now they move really fast. As fast as they will in a small facility like this anyway. It's not like an open road where they're gonna open up. I don't know why that guy was slowing down. Sometimes they're still pretty dumb. Sometimes they still like randomly get stuck and stuff. But they still move like a ton of material. One truck station is more than enough for what I'm moving out of here. I built one truck station for each like 1200 belt, and a lot of them can move, like this one can move 28 stacks per minute, which is way more than I'm going to be putting through it, so it's totally fine. And if other ones move like a little less, because it is a little unbalanced, this one does 14 stacks a minute. So if there is any that do less than 12, which I don't think there is, then like that one does 27. Like that one can make up for it. I can put a balancer up top and overflow into that one. I also have avoided trucks my entire playthrough until the Forge. I got all the way here without trucks at all. I literally only am using them because I wanted to just have this facility with all of the trucks driving around on roads between the different buildings. I'm going to have a ton of trucks at my assembling facility too. I'm going to have a huge airport where all the drones bring in all the materials from everywhere. All these buildings are going to have drones on top that export the finished goods, and they're going to take all that stuff to the airport, and that's going to all go into a massive storage facility, and that's going to have a huge loading bay underneath it with a ton of trucks, and those are all going to drive out into the assembling bay like facility, which is going to be a bunch of different buildings for like different stuff like basic parts, and then like motors, and then electronics and stuff like that, or like weapons. And yeah, that's the plan. That's the long-term goals. I want to have like a big facility where I can just have like a time lapse. Not really like a time lapse, but just like, a clip, just like sitting there and just like watching all the trucks and all the drones fly by and like a busy looking like city. I think it'd be sweet. And I'll have like the space elevator in the middle of all of the assembling facilities. That's the master plan. Here, I'll show you the iron building. I'll go into the loading bay here, and then I gotta grab a drink real quick because my mouth is drying out. 1 second. Yeah, I kind of understand building curves, but it's such a pain in the ass, and then you get like the foundations like flashing and shit, and I would just rather have everything squares than have anything flashing and like Z fighting or whatever you call it. I can't stand that. It drives me nuts. I have a few places where I've done, like 45-degree angles and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna be doing more of it, but yeah, I haven't messed around too much. I do watch a bunch of YouTube videos. about building and that kind of thing. This is my iron processing building. All these belts will be full again once they're Mark 6. All of these go up to the next floors. And then there's about 120 constructors on each floor. I built all these catwalks yesterday on every floor. Took me like 3 hours. This floor is going to make 6,000 screws per minute. And the next floor does that, and so on and so on. In total, there's 703 constructors in this building. And then this is where I'm going to be monitoring the outputs and stuff. Because there's nowhere for it to go right now. So I'm just sinking like thousands of screws and rods and plates right now. And then these buildings are not much different than the iron building. This one's making all copper sheets. Yeah, I'll probably build something circular at some point. But yeah, it does seem like a huge pain in the ass in this game, so we'll see. I might not. This building is just making me a bunch of wire and quick wire. My battery storage, I have 40 gigawatt battery, and it's like a brick. It's just like all of them just on a platform. It's nothing impressive. Yeah, this is the miner right here. This is an iron miner. It goes to the other side of this building. And this one had to, how do I build the 45-degree walls? Like these ones? Like that. Did I do good, boss? See the flashing? See that? See? I can't stand that. See, I have them here because, like, I could hide them here. I was thinking about doing them in a building, but I would have to, like, do them in a way where I can hide the floor. Oh. Oh, these here? These walls, you mean? These are the tilted 8-meter walls. Look at the blueprint here. This is how I built my buildings. I have power running through these blueprints. The upper power line is for the lights, and then the lower power line is for machines. But these walls are more simple for the smeltery. They're just one layer. Yeah, it's just some, whoops. It's just some regular fix-it walls, and then a couple 1 meters, and the slanted wall, and then another straight one. Yeah, these blueprints, for like these buildings are so expensive. It took me quite a while to build these, and I have like 4-dimensional depots feeding me plates and 3 feeding me concrete, and I have 3 feeding me raw quartz. Cause like, look at this. This one corner piece is like 500 raw quartz and like 800 plates and 400 concrete. That makes more sense. I thought there's a goofy way to slant walls. Preferred with the angled walls. Oh yeah, I like the angled walls. I use them down here as well. Uh, for like my entrances to give it a little more effect, and then also like over top. And then I also, check this out. I did this just the other day. When I put in all these street lights, this was clipping because the wall was at this height all the way over. And so I kind of lifted it up and built this bulkhead here. And now look at this. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So good. I just I just love that. That's just so satisfying for me. Seems like it's almost nighttime. These lights should turn on right away. I just built all these railings and paths and everything too, and the crosswalks. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. Come on. Just Mark II. Um, yeah, just this one. I don't think you can get Mark III until after Phase 5, because I have all the tech I can unlock right now. Oh, there we go, they're on. I wish the game could render more lights at a time. Oh wait, am I on performance? Maybe I can switch to quality. Oh yeah, it does give me more lights. Not a lot, but I wish I could have all of the lights turn on. Kind of ruins the view, you know? Here, I'll show you the rest of my stuff. You can see that not everything I have is like this place. Oh, look at this. Look at this view. Damn, that's nice. I love the reflection in the floor. Yeah, before we go though, since it's nighttime. £6 assemblers in a Mark II. Nice. Yeah, I haven't really made any compact blueprints yet, but I've been meaning to try to see what I can pull off. Yeah, that's her. That's the facility. The Forge. Sometimes I just sit here and watch all the drones and everything fly by. Unreal Engine 5 was definitely the best choice. It is so beautiful. It's really nice. And it looks nice. Hey, Whittington Jason, what's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is the culmination of my efforts. It's not quite finished, but it's looking all right. One of my favorite parts about this facility is all the miners. Oh, I may die. I may die. Oh no, I'm full health. I'll live. I mean, like, I built them and stuff, but then I couldn't predict. You know what I mean? The end product. I'm working on a video soon that will be like a full tour and like walkthrough and explain all the numbers and everything. It will come out pretty soon. I'm not really sure how to finish the tops either. I don't really want to do just like a flat roof, so I've been like thinking on how to finish those, but I got a lot of time because I have to build a lot of other stuff. Going to get some coal. I built a viewing platform. There it is. Oh no, is it daytime? Yeah, that's the stuff. You gotta bounce here at work. Hit me up if you're on help or anything. Alright, man. Sounds good. Thanks for tuning in. See you around. Give me a sub if you like the stuff. I'll see you around, man. Hell yeah. Time to go build more catwalks, I think. Alright, what was I doing? Catwalks in the copper building. Catwalks for copper. Still gotta hang lights in this building. Oh yeah, I just remembered I gotta delete this whole catwalk and redo it because it's misplaced. Whoops. We're gonna make a nice little path here. But I screwed it up. Now I have to delete them all because they're all just off. I should have known too because they're off from the way they lined up with the machines from my other catwalks. So I should have known. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you gotta delete stuff. No big deal. We'll build it better next time. Alright. Catwalks Mark II. Go here. Here. Like so. We zoop. Like so. We zoop. Are the stairs gonna clear? They do clear. A beautiful area to walk in no time. And it's so much better than the last one. So nice. Oh yeah. It's so clean. Yep. Should I do some kind of a hanging supports? I'll make some hanging supports in a blueprint designer later. Alright. Now it's safe. Nobody can get hurt. Oh my goodness. And a couple of stairs. And one of these. And then one of these. Wait. Oh yeah. We're walking cats. Oh yeah. Another catwalk walked. Alright, make these paths here. Oh, wait a sec. It's possible that I'm stupid. It is possible. We're good, I'm lucky. I am stupid, but I'm lucky. Woo! I thought it was gonna be a half a square, and I was gonna have to rebuild all those catwalks. That'd be crazy. Okay, no problem. Crisis averted, crisis averted. It's okay, everybody. Everybody chill out. Alright? Everybody chill out. It's fine. Why do I keep doing that? Alright. This floor. I'm gonna build some more catwalks. Oh yeah. Get these catwalks down. Oh, am I stupid? Did I forget to do the middle one on those other catwalks? I think I did. I think I did. Uh... Let's try that again. Oh. Oh, I'm falling asleep making these catwalks. Where the heck did that just go? Downstairs somewhere? I am falling asleep. I gotta finish these catwalks. Oh, I gotta paint the path.
So many catwalks. Love when things work out. Look at that power. Yep. Catwalks. We got them now. Forgot to put all the railings on every floor. Shit. Such intense building music. Alright, that was supposed to be the 5th floor. All floors done. But instead, it's one of 5 floors that has railings. Now I have to do the rest. Just gotta stay safe, gotta have railings. Oh, yep. Where am I? Falling asleep while I'm placing railings. Okay, I gotta hop off. I am just falling asleep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, have a good one. Love you guys. Goodbye. Take care.